you hear me? Is it working? Ah! Yay. There you are. Hi again, Husky. Um, Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, ha ha ha. I guess we can skip over all that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Husky. Okay. No. Nope. I don't want to do this anymore. 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 Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? No, didn't know. That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little bit more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. Yes, you fucking do! About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Ah, I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayuri. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? You're such a fucking cunt. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. And nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you always just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sari more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made me force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Husky? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Husky. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and how thoughtful and how considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in the world, in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Husky. But now, you're here. You are real. And you are wonderful. And you're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Husky. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how can I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some of the nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I know you would get over it. Fuck you, I'll get over it. So, that being said, Husky, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. No shit. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you are here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Husky, will you go out with me? I don't have a fucking option. Other than turn the game off! Yes. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Husky. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Haha. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Husky. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaks me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? It's all Monica. Oh, I'm just gonna... This is... Hi again, Husky. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Ah, Husky. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy ending. Or happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into my poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. Fucking A. I just assumed it would be best to be a part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Husky? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? What the fuck? Hi everyone. Everyone say hi to Monica. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friends it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I don't know if I do want to see a trick. I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? Oh, fuck off, game. I'm just kidding. Fuck off. I can't do anything after all. Ah! Did I scare you? Yes, you did. Ah, you're so cute. Anyway, Husky, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Do I have to, like, click on something? I'm also looking into her eyes right now, and it's kind of freaking me out. No? Ha. You know, it's funny, because even though I've had a lot of drive, there's something kind of enticing about being a stay-at-home partner. I guess I'm, like, perpetuating gender roles or whatever by saying that. But being able to keep the house clean and shop and decorate and things like that, and having a nice dinner for you when you come home, is that a weird fantasy? I mean, I'm not sure if I could actually see myself doing that. I wouldn't really be able to put that over striving for a fulfilling career. It's kind of cute to think about, though. Bro. I think back to like 4 hours ago, or 7 hours ago, when I first started playing this, and I was like, yeah, I like Monica. I think she's the cute one out of all of them. Why is it always so... Ah. Hey, did you know I'm a vegetarian? Nope, I had no fucking clue. Oh, I don't mean that like I'm bragging or anything. I just thought you'd enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple years ago learning more about Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is just unbelievable. Anyway, I decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice to stop contributing to the whole mess. What is so strange for a reason? Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about being inhumane and all that. I don't really care as much about that part. It's weird, like, we only care about killing the things we personally relate to as a species. Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky. And of course, we all kill billions of microorganisms daily without even giving it a thought. But suddenly, if they're a little bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel some kind of pain too? We just don't understand it. What if pulling leaves off a stem feels like someone ripping off your fingers one by one? I'm just saying, we're a pretty biased species if you think about it. Anyway, if you ever feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies once in a while. Even if we have dinner together and you just did it for me, that would be really romantic. How long does this go on for? Crazy wife lady? Can you come back now? No? I hate how hard it is to form habits. I'm gonna save this right now, just... Oh, okay. There's no point saving anymore, don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Oh, the game literally just said there's no escape. I hate how hard it is to form habits. There's so much stuff we're actually doing. It isn't hard, but forming the habit seems impossible. It just makes me you feel so useless, like you can't do anything, right? I think the new generation suffers from it the most, probably because we have a total different set of skills than those who came before us. Thanks to the internet, we're really good at sifting through tons of information really quickly, but we're bad at doing things that don't give us instant gratification. I think it's science, psychology, education. Don't catch up the next 10 or 20 years, then we're in trouble. But I didn't finish reading that. But for the time being, if you're not the one of the people who can conquer the problem, you might just have to live with the feeling of feeling awful about yourself. Good luck, I guess. What do I do? You ever feel like there's a reason to be alive? I don't know what I'm supposed to... Just being in school and working the same job for some company. It's like you're completely replaceable and the world won't miss you if you were gone. It makes me really want to go and change the world after I graduate. But the older I get, the more I realize it's an immature frame of thinking. It's not like I can just change the world. Like, what are the chances that I'll be the one to invent that or become president? Feels like I'm never going to make up the heaps of resources I've been spending my whole life at. So I think the key to happiness is just to be hopelessly selfish. I don't know how long this is going to go on for. Just to look out for oneself and those who happen to friends. Never mind the fact that they're spending their entire life never giving back. When people realize the world would benefit more from them killing, it's like they justify their reason for turning themselves into thinking they're doing good. Anyway, I want to live my life desperately striving to pay back my life's worth consumption. If I ever surpass that point, then I'm net positive and I can die happy, of course. And if I fail to do that, I think I will be too selfish to myself anyway. So much for a good person, right? Huh? I have no clue what the fuck I'm supposed to do. what the fuck am I supposed to do?